Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Raiders versus Chiefs NFL matchup on Sunday, November 26, 2023. Of course, I do tons of free picks every day, and people ask me what games I like the best. What I do is I take those games, I put those under the Premium Picks tab at Pickdawgz.com. You can use the discount code PICK and take 15% off any purchases made at the Premium Picks. Of course, we also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. They're not available on the website, so call or text the number that you see on the screen. Actually, text it and find out more about it. But anyways, let's get to this one. The Raiders taking on the Chiefs, and for the Raiders, well, a lot of enthusiasm with Antonio Pierce taking over as head coach. 1-1. They won their first game beating the New York Jets. They lost their second game in Miami against the Dolphins. But we kind of have to look at that game against the Dolphins, 20-13 that they lost. And you say, man, the Dolphins really scored a lot of points on everybody else and not so many on the Raiders in that game. I think the Raiders certainly are playing a lot better football than what we saw under McDaniels, at least under Pierce. I think it's clear that the Raiders are missing a lot of pieces to the puzzle, that just the roster isn't there. They've had a few mishaps on the roster in recent years. And then, of course, some guys and just bad attitudes, whatever it takes, and I think they know that they're in somewhat of a rebuild mode. It's not like they think they're going to contend for the Super Bowl, but at the same time, they are competitive because they're playing with heart, they're playing with fire, and they have a coach that they really, really believe in and that they want to win for. Meanwhile, the Kansas City Chiefs, second time this season we saw on their game against the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday night, where just drop balls, sloppy play, cost them the football game. Really, that game, and really the third time. The loss against Denver was the same. That opening loss against the Detroit Lions was the same. It was Tony that couldn't hold on to the ball. And this game against the Eagles, nobody could hold on to the ball. Valdez-Scantling dropping the game winner that hit him squarely in the hands. It couldn't have been an any better throw. He was open enough. The ball hit him in the hands, and he just dropped it. And of course, Travis Kelce maybe thinking about Taylor Swift instead of thinking about holding on to the football, dropping it on the 10-yard line, going in for the winning or the go-ahead score. Just head-scratching stuff from a team that's won 2 Super Bowls, but it's crystal clear that Mahomes does not have the depth or anything at wide receiver that he can rely on. Yeah, I'm not saying these guys never catch the football or anything like that, but we've seen it being an absolutely scattered and unreliable thing. And when you have Patrick Mahomes, we know that he can throw the ball to whoever, wherever, right on the hands, no matter what the situation is. But if the guy doesn't catch it, you're not going to win football games. I think this is going to be a hotly contested game. This is a rivalry game, and I think, while the Chiefs are going to certainly play a little bit better than we saw them play last week, that's what they've bounced back every single time from these drop games. But the thing is that the Raiders, they're playing very enthusiastically, and I think they, at the very least, keep this game close. I'm going to take the Raiders in the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, be sure to check out our betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and what they do is they tell you how often historically each of the bets on the board have actually hit. Then they pair them with today's odds, and this way they can point you to the bets on the board that are most favorable for today.